Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Marina here, and I welcome you to the final episode of the series What Nobody Tells You About Life Abroad. It's been an amazing journey with you guys. The response has been phenomenal. I thank you for coming on this journey with me. Today on this final episode, I am just going to be sharing something just very general, something that everybody deals with on a daily basis when you live abroad. When you live abroad, you are going to deal with stereotypes. Yeah. People are going to look at you and automatically assume things. The impression that a lot of people have of immigrants, especially black people, is largely influenced by the media, and that is not the true reflection of what things really are. Unfortunately, there are some people who what they see on the media is the only impression that they have of immigrants, is the only impression they have of black people, and they have held on to that so tightly that it is almost impossible to get them to change their impression of things or change the way they see things. You will meet people who come to you to genuinely ask you because they want to know. You will also meet the people who come to you to tell you what they think your life has been like or what they think your life is. Now, there are some people who will come to you and tell you, this is what I've always known. Is this the truth? I'm very impressed when people like that come to me, because I mean, it just says I'm genuinely interested in knowing this thing. Now, there are people who come and ask you and the interest is not genuine. They just want to talk. There are people who will come and meet you and be impressed that you can speak English. This part, I find I always have to explain. Oh, your English is so good. How come you speak English so well? Where did you learn to speak English like that? In my mother's womb, maybe? Nigeria was colonized by England. How do you not know that? Some days it gets really frustrating having to explain that over and over again to people. When I was in high school in Nigeria, I learned in geography, they taught us about the continents, they taught us about countries. But it is amazing the number of people who still do not know that Africa is not a country. There are only 7 continents. Why don't you know them? Do you understand that kind of thing? It's very frustrating. Like one Google search, you save yourself the embarrassment of insisting that Africa is a country. I have met people like that, unfortunately. It is with that very limited information that some of these people form their stereotypes. People have preconceived notions of people of other cultures, of other races, and unfortunately it happens here. Guys, let me tell you the most amazing thing that I've heard from a number of people who impression the average Canadian has about immigration, especially from Africa, is that we all just fill forms and wait our turn. The day I heard it, my head turned. We fill forms and wait our turn. Should we tell them? Should we tell them how much IELTS exam is? Should we tell them, my people, what we have to deal with to even do transcript evaluation? I told the person, I said, you know, for my family size, this is the amount of Canadian dollars that I have to prove to the Canadian government that I have. And they are just dropped. They're looking at me like, for me, that's how I make excuses for them. Like, who is really telling them the truth about this situation? So that's how I manage it. Manage the stereotypes, manage the ignorance, the very limited information that a lot of people fling at me and assume that they know. You just see somebody and assume that, oh, when you watch the picture, you watch a video and CNN was doing a documentary about Africa and they show some children drinking water from muddy puddles, and you assume that that's how everybody is in Africa. All of us were swinging from trees. In fact, we all know each other because we're black. Like, there's a lot of ignorance, guys, and it can be very frustrating to deal with that. So what do? First of all, like I said, I don't take it personal because there's very limited information. Unfortunately, people are not very interested in finding out these things. They're just very comfortable with the impressions that they already have. So I don't get offended, except when it comes to me from a place where it's like the person is attacking me. That way I defend myself. But I don't take it personal. I try to educate, use it as an opportunity to educate them, use it as an opportunity to say, you know what, that's wrong, this is the correct thing. Like when I explained that immigration process to people, they were shocked. They were like, with their friends, it's always when those conversations come up, they always just assume that people just fill forms and wait your turn. So it now made sense to me why sometimes I see some Facebook posts and people are talking about migration, and the comments are usually very aggressive to say you're coming to take our jobs. And I'm wondering, like, do you not know that the people who are coming here are actually skilled professionals from other countries? They are bringing something, they are contributing to the economy. Like, why are you so angry that people are coming here to work? it now makes sense, because for them it just feels like you're taking our jobs and dashing it away for free. But they don't understand the processes, they don't understand the verification, the lengthy process that you have to go through to come here as a skilled professional. So yeah, it makes sense now. So I don't take it personal. I take every opportunity as an avenue to educate people. So yeah guys, that's what I'm going to suggest. You use every opportunity you get. When questions come to you, when you overhear conversations and it's okay, take it as an opportunity to teach people the right things. Educate them. This is another reason why we need to be able to mix with them. If you work with people from different cultures in your office, in school, try to blend with them, try to mix with them. That way you will learn about their culture and you will hear what their impression of your culture is, and it will be an opportunity for you to educate them. If you only mix with people from your culture, or you only mix with people who are like you, the other people will never have an opportunity to get to know you, and these impressions will never change. So yeah, we're not going to be able to correct these impressions by isolating ourselves. That's why it's important to mix, so that you can hear and then educate. Guys, at the end of all of this, after you have educated, you will still have people who choose to stay in their ignorance. When you meet people like that, that is the time to activate Bass Boost. For me, if you assume that the impression that you got from a 30-minute documentary on CNN is what should summarize my life, if you don't think me, who actually lived the experience, has more to tell you than a 30-minute documentary that you watch, then all of us are going to be crazy together. You ask me a yeah question, I will begin to give you a yeah answer. Well guys, that's the absolute last resort. Like when you meet people who just completely insist on holding on to their ignorance, give them a taste of the Niger Bass Boost. You understand what I'm saying? Well, thank you very much guys. With that, I have come to the end of the series. Like, I have had so much fun making these videos, guys. I have thoroughly enjoyed the feedback that I've gotten from you guys. I am grateful for those of you who come week in, week out and share your experiences with me. As in, it is so much more fun when all of us talk, and I'm glad that you guys engaged me on this series. I'm thinking maybe going forward we'll do more series like that. Just pick a topic and have like a number of episodes talking about the same thing. So yeah, I've had so much fun doing this, guys, and I thank you for coming on this journey with me. Once again, I just want to say thank you guys for all your support on this channel. Thank you for all of you who have subscribed. For those of you who haven't subscribed, please do well to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video. It's Marina saying thank you very much, guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.